Hey guys, it's Rob, the AMSOIL dealer here. Hey, we're going to do something a little different today. We're going to do a quick look at a specific product. I'm going to call this one the product focus, and we're going to look at AMSOIL SABER Professional Synthetic two-stroke oil. In the video, I'm going to just walk you through some of the key features, who this is intended for, probably talk about where to buy it both at retail and at wholesale if you're a commercial business like a landscaper or arborist or something like that. And I think that's about it. So let's take a quick look at AMSOIL SABER. So once again, this is a two-stroke oil, and it has a few features that are quite unique. Probably the biggest one is the fact that you can mix it 100 to 1. So if you're a guy that, out in your garden shed, you've got 3 different jerry cans filled with different mix ratios, 25 to 1, 30 to 1, 50 to 1, all that kind of stuff, you're probably going to like the fact that SABER can be mixed 100 to 1 regardless of what your equipment manufacturer specifies. So this will just save you a lot of hassle in having all these different jugs around with different mix ratios and what have you all stacked up. I know my father-in-law in his shed, he's got about 6 or 8 jerry cans with all kinds of different stuff in them. So that's one of the big things. Obviously, just like all other AMSOIL products, it's a premium product that does a very good job of lubricating and cleaning and protecting. Let's look at, I'm just looking for something specific here that I had open. Here, let's just look at this here. So AMSOIL SABER, excellent lubricity and cleanliness. Obviously, it's a premium product. Controls friction and helps prevent wear, plug fouling, ring sticking, and exhaust port blocking. So here we have a test. This was, I believe, at 300 hours. Here's the SABER Professional at 100 to 1 on the exhaust port. 4% airflow loss, so very little carbon buildup. Here next to it, at again going by memory, 300 hours, the Eco Power Blend at a 50 to 1 mix ratio had a 76% air loss due to carbon deposits in the exhaust ports. Going over here to protection, clean pistons, so SABER mixed at 100 to 1 versus Eco Power Blend at 50 to 1. You can see the deposits on the pistons there. So that goes back to the cleanliness and lubricity. Controls friction again over here. Stabilizes the fuel during storage. It's a unique bonus. You don't have to worry about adding fuel stabilizer or quick shot or anything like that. In the SABER, there is stabilizer built in and delivers outstanding protection even at the lean mix ratios. So there's a bunch of benefits of mixing it 100 to 1. So the first is, like I mentioned, fewer gas cans kicking around with all these different mix ratios. But also, if you're a professional landscaper, arborist, anybody that's using two-stroke equipment, it also helps cut your costs. Maybe you're a golf course operator. By mixing SABER Professional at 100 to 1, you could potentially cut your cost by 50% based on retail costs simply by using less oil. Something to seriously consider. It does make a difference. For the user, smokeless operation, that's nice as a homeowner. You don't want to be clouded in a cloud or covered in a cloud of two-stroke oil, or if you're working all day long with a trimmer, again, same kind of deal. By running at a 100 to 1 mix ratio, it just creates less smoke. So, it's a small thing, but it's important if you're the operator. What else do we have here? I'm going to skip over the technical properties. Oh, actually, this is really interesting. So I will probably put a link to this document, and I'll link to my blog as well. So here's your mix ratios. And actually, I'm going to show you. So I have to cut off the top of the screen here because one of the stipulations as an AMSOIL independent dealer, I'm not allowed to publish pricing online. So in this video, I can't show you the price, but I will show you the different pack sizes over here. And when I'll link to this page where you can purchase both in Canada and the US. But have a look at the pack sizes. And there's a unique feature, just makes life easy. So here's a 1.5 ounce pack. Hopefully you can see that. Where is it? I'm looking for, oh, here it is. Makes 1 gallon at 100 to 1. So you don't have to measure it out. So you just put this 1 gallon, if you're mixing up a gallon, you just put this 1 pack to a gallon of fresh fuel. and that's going to give you your 100-to-1 mix ratio. I'm going to change the size to the 2.6 just so I can show you the label, and it's the same kind of deal on the label. Mix a gallon at 50-to-1, or use half the bottle to make 100-to-1, which is what I recommend. Another one, let's go to the 12.8 ounce. So this will be a common one. If you're mixing up a 5-gallon jug, right on here, right on the label, mix 5 gallons at 50-to-1, use half for 100-to-1, so half a bottle. Super simple. You don't have to get out your ratio right cup or messing around trying to do math to figure out how much oil to put in. It says right on the label on the majority of the different packages what size to use or whatever, how much oil to pour in. What else can I show you about Saber? 300 hours. This is, what is this? This is the spark arrestor. 300 hours, AMSOIL SABER, 3.8% screen blockage, leading oil brand. I'm not sure which one that is. 45 hours, so way fewer hours, 98% screen blockage. So essentially that's just going to affect your ability to start the equipment, how well it runs. So, you know, less deposits everywhere. It's going to be easier to start, run with more power, etc. So kind of a rambly video. AMSOIL SABER. I'll put links in the description where you can buy it at retail in both Canada and in the United States, and those are my referral links. So if you use those links, I will earn a commission. You'll help me out a lot. It won't cost you anything extra, but that's how I support my family and how I make my living. So I'd really appreciate it. Also, I'll put some links to something called our wholesale widget. So if you are a contractor, probably you want to buy it wholesale. So I will put a link to that, and you can kind of answer some quick questions to say, are you buying for your personal use? Are you buying for your business, etc.? And that way you can make sure you set up your correct account to buy it wholesale. If you're thinking of reselling the product, that's something entirely different. If you want to just buy it at wholesale for use within your business, that's a different program altogether. So I'll link to that. I'll probably link to what's called the Preferred Customer Program. That's for you if you are a homeowner and you want to buy AMSOIL products at a discount. Look into the Preferred Customer Program. I recommend that to anybody that thinks they'll spend $150 or more per year on AMSOIL products, whether that be the SABER 2-stroke or, you know, oil and filters for your Cummins or whatever it happens to be. Check out the Preferred Customer Program if you think you're going to spend $150 or more per year. If you're just going to sample a couple pouches of SABER to see if you like it, don't bother with any programs. Just use the link, buy it at retail, give it a try and see what you think. So that's all I can think of at the moment. Please check out those links in the description. They're all going to be referral links of one kind or other. When you use those links, once again, you help support me, and it won't cost you anything extra. I'll be here to help you in any way that I can. So leave a comment below if you have any questions. Please like and subscribe to the channel where I talk about different AMSOIL products, coupon codes and discounts, and I'll even dig a little bit deeper into the AMSOIL business and, you know, how it works to be an AMSOIL dealer like myself. Okay, thanks guys. Hope you liked it. Appreciate you, and I will talk to you again soon. Okay, bye for now.